definitely don't let the smile fool you. Your girl Kylie has actually been through a lot these last few months, from, her man being in jail, and, Loren's giving her all sorts of problems and not wanting to sign the divorce papers. It's just been hell for her, but she has to keep a brave face for the kids, because if she doesn't, she knows she'll just fall apart. And so, but today, you guys, she is super happy. And the reason being is that her man has finally gotten out of jail, and she is just elated, and she feels like a weight has been lifted. It has been so hard for her dealing without Brennan being around, and now that he is back and their relationship is able to start, it is just, she just feels so great about it. She definitely feels great about it. The only thing, guys, is that there's another problem. Her and Brennan have definitely been, kind of like hiding out and trying to, make sure that they are able to, keep the relationship at its, as quiet kept as possible. And she just doesn't know what to do. And even sometimes she just goes into her own little world, trying to figure out what's the best thing to do. They can't keep their relationship a secret forever. And now that the kid's father has actually been motioned through the court to be able to see the kids, she's even more sad. She's sad because she doesn't know what's going to happen next, because she feels like if she says anything to the kids, she's just going to burst into tears. And I mean, I can't blame her. I mean, she doesn't want the kids around their father, but, hey, it is their father. Well, the courts and legally they think it's their father. And we all know who Chloe's dad is. And so, your girl sits here and, she's trying to be the best mother that she can be. But it's just really hard because, she's got a lot going on. And her savings account is almost diminished, especially since she helped get Brennan out of jail. It cost her over $1 million for his bond. And so now she has to figure out what's her next step. Like, how is she going to make money? I mean, her lawyers already told her if she doesn't really hurry up and do something, that, Lorenz could win just based on the fact that he can take care of the kids. So, I mean, what does a girl do? So Brennan, on the other hand, he's feeling really elated, guys. He's feeling really good about himself, and, he's just ready to get to the next level. He's super, super happy that he is finally out of jail, that he's able to, spend time with his family. Yeah, family. For once and for all, Brennan is really feeling like he has a family, and it's really, really, really tearing him up. All of the stuff that, Kylie had to go through to get him out of jail. And so he doesn't even know how to repay her. He doesn't even know where to begin. So what is his next step? What does he do? I mean, your guy has been, fighting for his life for these past few months. First off, he went and introduced himself to his mom. He finally found her. And yeah, everything is going well with that. But what happens next? What is happening next? He still feels like a piece of him is missing. He feels like, that someone is still watching him. It's just waiting for him to make the wrong move. And yes, guys, even though he still tries to get away from his criminal past, it's still going to be really hard for your guy to really, really get away from it. I mean, it's his life. It's all that he knows. And so, with everything that's been going on, he knows that he needs to be able to make enough money to, help support his family. He really feels bad what Kylie had to do. And so now that she has gone to the lengths of getting him out of jail, he just sits and thinks like, how am I going to repay this girl? And so now that he's revealed to her everything that's been going on, and, the fact that, he's been a changed man, he still he still feels like if he doesn't go back to the life of, crime and doing all of the stuff that he was doing before, that he's not going to be able to make the living that, Kylie is used to. And so, I mean, guys, I don't know. I mean, he's promising, Kylie on one hand that, he is, a changed man, that he is going to, basically do what he said. He's going to, do something legitimate in order to be able to support the family. She is such a very independent woman that she knows that, her next step is just to, make sure that she can take care of the family as well. And, the way that Brennan is, he doesn't want that. He wants her to be able to live the lifestyle that her ex-husband gave her, and that's Lorenz. Can he really beat Lorenz? Can he really beat a billionaire? I don't think so. I definitely don't think so. But I think that I think that Kylie is a very strong woman. I think she's a very strong woman. And I think, guys, she is going to be able to make things happen. I mean, yeah, she spent a lot of money to get her man out of jail. But, I think that, she's going to find a way to help make sure that her kids are just well taken care of. She's definitely going to make sure. And so now she sits here with the kids and, they're eating on their chocolate chip cookies made straight from mommy's kitchen. And, the thing of it is, which makes, Kylie so sad today, is the fact that just in a few minutes, the kids are going to be, picked up by a court-ordered, person that's going to come and pick up the kids, and basically that's what they're going to be going through. He's going to pick up the kids, and the kids are going to be going to their dad's house for the week, and she doesn't know how to take it. She definitely doesn't know how to take it, and guys, I don't know, but I really feel sad for her. I definitely feel sad for her, and I feel sad for the both of them because they have to keep their relationship a secret, just until they figure out, what's the next step. And another thing that is concerning them, and you would be concerned too, because no, Brennan is on bail. He's not out for good. And so another thing that, your guy has to worry about is he has to worry about the fact that he has to, find a way to keep himself out of jail. And so, Kylie has been working her butt off. She's been working with lawyers and everything in order to, really make sure she's able to kind of help keep him out of jail. And so, I don't know, guys, but they've got a lot ahead of them. And I think it's going to be a really tough act to follow. And it's going to be really hard to really get him where he needs to be. And that's right at home. We'll just have to wait and see. It's early the next morning, and Kylie can't believe that she's been down in the hotel bar all night, just soaking up as much as she could drink and just soaking in all of the sorrow that she's been going through. And although, as I've been saying all the time, that she's showing a brave face, she's really dying inside. And so it's so funny that she is next door neighbors to none other than Allison, which is Lorenz's ex-wife and the mother of his 3 daughters. And it's funny, but they are actually getting along. And Allison is giving her some really good advice. And Allison knows, and of course she's her next door neighbor, and she's been hearing a lot of bumps in the night, and I'm not talking about a ghost. So she knows what's going on next door. But, she's keeping quiet, because, first of all, Allison really doesn't, particularly know exactly who this mystery guy is. Because, like I said, Allison has really been keeping to herself. And Kylie, of course, has been she's been keeping Brennan under wraps. And so it's just amazing that, I just don't know how long, you guys. It's amazing that they've been able to keep their relationship a secret, being the fact that he's also really close with the girls, with Lonnie and Lyra and Lila. So, how long is she going to be able to keep this a secret? And so tonight, well, now daytime, she is sitting down here early in the morning and having a drink. I think this has been like her third drink, and she's actually just, just drowning in her sorrow. Allison has been a big help to her because she's kind of letting her know how Lorenz really can be. And she's just really giving her some grown woman advice. And definitely Kylie is really taking in what she is saying. And she knows that if she doesn't hurry up and figure things out, she's going to be in for big trouble, especially with Lorenz. Because when Lorenz wants something, he gets what he wants. The next morning, these two, I tell you, they have been pretty much going at it and really just getting acquainted with one another. And it's just amazing that, they are finally together. I mean, and they are like super happy, guys. They're super happy. But I mean, it's just so much going on. And, it's just that they have to figure things out. And I mean, they've been able to, come this far. And so I think that they will. I definitely think that they will. And, your guy here, Brennan, he's just reassuring Kylie. She's been, really, really sad since the kids have been gone. And she's really worried that, if she or when she takes, Lorenz to court, that, he might get full custody of the kids. And, Brennan is just reassuring her that that is not going to happen, not as long as he is around. And, she's really feeling protected. She's really feeling protected. And, she just wants him, she just wants him to know that that she really loves him as well. And, he was just, he's just telling her, don't focus on the negative stuff. Just think positive. Look how far we've come. First I was in jail and then now we're together, and, I'm really loving the fact that I'm able to, be in my daughter's life. And, things bother Brennan too. Things are bothering Brennan because, how messed up is that? Like, he doesn't want, Lorenz raising his daughter, and, he feels the same way about LJ. He feels as if LJ's his son. And so it's going to be hard for the both of them trying to, put on this charade that, Lorenz is Chloe's dad when he's not. So, as a man, it makes Brennan feel like he's not a man because, he's not able to fully own up to being, Chloe's dad. And so it's really hard. It's really hard. And I'm hoping, you guys, that, they can make it through this. I really do. So later that afternoon, Brennan takes to really trying to figure out a solution to the problem that Kylie and yes, of course, they're having. The problem is that, Kylie has no job anymore. And so he is on the phone with Lonnie, and, they're chopping it up, and Lonnie is just saying how, happy she is that he is out of jail, and how, she really wants them to get together, and how she might have a business proposition for him, and so he's really thankful. He really, really, really loves the girls. They had been, pretty much living together for quite some time when he was staying at the Blackman household. And so, he is just basically, really reaching out to them because, Brennan really is interested in getting Kylie back her old job. And so now that your girl Lonnie is on maternity leave from the office, he's asking her if, she could make amends with Kylie. And so it's kind of funny because you know how Lonnie is, guys. You know how she is. She don't play that. But you know what? Now that she's mad at her dad, it would be kind of in her best interest to really make him mad. And knowing that he is about to go through a divorce with Kylie, I don't know what Lonnie is thinking, but she's telling Brennan to, bring Kylie by the office and maybe they might be able to work something out. I'm so super happy in a way that Lonnie is being nice enough to offer Kylie back into her job, but I'm wondering, will she be able to get her old job back, or will Lorenz stand in her way? I don't know, guys. I guess we'll just have to wait. And another thing that I'm thinking too is I'm thinking, what is Kylie gonna think in that, Brennan is sticking his nose into finding her or finding her a job and getting her back her old job, right? And so, I don't know how he's gonna, I don't know how she's gonna take this because, she's very independent, and so, I don't know, guys. It's gonna be really interesting if she's going to want to take this handout, or is she going to be, kind of mad at Brennan for doing this, because if you guys don't know, she and Lonnie have not had the best relationship, so she's gonna probably wonder, which I would wonder too, what's Lonnie's motivation behind getting me my old job back? Like, I mean, what is that going to mean? What is that going to mean? And is it going to be some type of stipulation to it? Is it going to be something that's going to be something that it's going to be either too hard to pass up, or is your girl here going to turn it down? I don't know, guys. I guess we'll have to just wait and see. Later that evening, Lorenz came by the house, and he didn't come with what he was supposed to. The kids are not here, and Kylie is just over her head upset at the fact that he did not bring the kids, and he's questioning her, and it's just getting out of hand. She is super upset, and he is saying the reason why he is not bringing the kids back to the house is because he feels that she is an unfit parent, and that the kids have been telling him that a man is staying at the house. And so all of the commotion that's going on in the house, all of a sudden, Brennan comes running down the stairs, and he confronts Lorenz, and Lorenz does not know who he is dealing with. But on the other hand, does Brennan really know who he's dealing with? And so, Kylie is trying to, keep Brennan out of the situation. She's just trying to figure out what she's going to do, because, she doesn't want for Lorenz to find out what's really going on, and she definitely doesn't want for Brennan to pretty much spill the beans. And so they are all just going at it, and Brennan is telling Lorenz, you're a heartless man, you need to bring back those kids. And so Brennan is just really going in at Lorenz, and Lorenz is telling him, you need to just keep out of this. This is none of your business. And you guys can see how Lorenz is looking. He has this really sly look on his face, like, hey, I rule the world. And it's just going to be so crazy. It's going to be crazy. And so, Lorenz is just mad at the whole situation. Everyone's mad. And so, Brennan is like, you know what? If you weren't an old man, I would reach over and I would throw you through this glass window. And I mean, your guy here, he does not play. He does not play. And, he is like, you know what? Give her back her kids. You've already destroyed your daughter's lives. And those kids are not good with you either. You are not a good father. And so, before we even could get these two to the next sentence, they were fighting, and it's just crazy. They're just fighting, and no one's able to really get along. And your guy here, Brennan, he slips up and says, you're not going to destroy my woman. I love her, and you're not going to do it. And so, she is trying to just, she doesn't know what to do. And, she's just like, babe, sit down, don't let him get to you. And so, she's just telling him to sit down, like, stay out of it. This is something that, the two of us are going to have to work out. And it's just crazy. It's just really crazy. And I hope they can all, just kind of work something out. I mean, this is super crazy. Definitely super crazy. And before you know it, these two are going at it. And I mean, it is crazy in here. Before, it is a mess in here. I am just like so, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This is a mess. This is totally a mess, guys. This is totally a mess. And I cannot believe that these two are like literally going at it. Literally going at it. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad. I definitely feel bad that these two, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They both are fighting over Kylie. This is a mess. This is a total mess. And I know that, this is not the way that Kylie wanted this to work out. And oh my gosh, what is going to happen now that, oh my gosh, this is a mess. Oh my gosh. Now that he knows that, those two are actually, I don't know what to say. Now that, Lorenz knows what's really going on, I don't think that these two are going to be able to get along. And, Lorenz is just telling them, you're really barking up the wrong tree here. You really are. And these two are just going at it, and Kylie can't stop them, and it's just a mess. It's just a total mess. And oh my god, guys, how is this going to be repaired? Like, oh my gosh. And the fact that Lorenz has the kids, is he going to be able to get the kids back? Now that they've gotten into a fight, this is a mess. I'm like, just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These two keep going at it. Oh my gosh. Do something. Someone needs to stop this. This is crazy. The hotel is just in an uproar. And it's all because of these two crazy people. Oh my god. In this crazy love triangle. Oh my gosh. And even what gets me the most is, Lorenz doesn't even know that, like, this is his son. Like, this is a mess. This is a total mess. A total mess. Your girl is just so upset right now because she knows how Lorenz can be. And the fact that now that they've gotten into a fight, with Brennan and Lorenz getting into a fight, and he now knows what's going on, I don't know what she's going to do, guys. She doesn't know what she's going to do. And so Lorenz leaves saying that she's going to hear from his lawyers. It just makes her feel really sad because now, the kids are gone. The kids are gone, and, she doesn't know what she's going to do. And, I mean, she's a little upset with Brennan because he just went out and told, he went out and told Lorenz that, that they were together. And so now, what is she going to do? I mean, he's really messed up some things for her tonight. And so, she's upset. She's very upset because now she's worried that the kids will, forever be with their dad. And being the fact that he confessed that they were together, she's just really super worried that now that Lorenz knows this information, that he's gonna keep her away from the kids and she'll never see them again. And so I don't know, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen, and we'll just have to wait. Later that afternoon, yeah, she kept her word. Lonnie came by and she spoke to Brennan and Kylie, and she's willing to give Kylie her old job back. It's pretty amazing to Kylie because of all the stuff that's been going on. And yeah, Kylie is a little bit skeptical because she knows that her and Lonnie has not had the best of a relationship, but she's feeling really good. She's feeling really good, and it's just going to show you how Brennan is really on her side, and how it's really going to show you how, Brennan is really on her side. And not only is she going to get her job back, but yeah, looks like Brennan will be head of security. And it's all because of Lonnie. Lonnie has had so many problems with their dad that, she told him, I'll handle him. And I'm sure she will, as she always does. But I have to wonder, what's in it for Lonnie? What is this gonna do for her? I don't know, guys. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So your girl, she sits here just, staring out the window, and she sees the kids' room and how she's just so sad at the fact that the kids are no longer here. And it really makes her wonder, will she ever get the kids back? And it makes her really, really sad. It definitely does. But, she remembers the good times that she had with the kids. And, she just, she is in one part of her, she's feeling, melancholy, sad, reminiscent. And then the other part, she knows in her heart that she will get her kids back. And so she sits here and she just thinks about all of the times that they spent together. And I don't know, guys. I just hope this works out for her because, her kids, before, if you guys remember Kylie from when she first, came into the Blackman household, she was really selfish. And so Brennan sits with her and he also is missing, the kids as well. And, he feels less of a man. He feels less of a man that he's not able to control the situation, and both of them just sit here and they're just thinking about the kids. And I hope, you guys, I definitely hope that they're able to get the kids back and they're finally able to live the life that they deserve, that they've been wanting. Yeah, no, it didn't start off the way it should have, with her cheating on Lorenz, but she loves Brennan, and Brennan loves her, and all she wants is her family back. That's all she wants. I hope she gets it, guys. What do you guys think? Write me in the description box below and let me know what you think. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you guys with this, and I'll see you all in the next part. Have a good day, guys, and bye for now.